What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are going to be general messages for the star sign of Aquarius for May, the mid-month of May 2020. So take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me where your messages 100% correlate to your story because it's specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information on how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone ahead and pulled your cards off camera, so let's get right into the reading. We got the Nine of Wands, the Devil, with the Eight of Cups. Okay, so right off the bat, we have some sort of, it's the same old day, it's the same old fight, different day. It's the same old bullshit. There is a connection that you have with somebody. It's possible that this could be an addiction to either a person, alcohol, any kind. It could literally be anything. I could be addicted to money. I could be addicted to video games. This usually comes out in interpersonal relationships, though, especially since there's two people bonded together. It does represent this unhealthy lust and addiction that you have with somebody. It could be indicated of, for a lot of you, maybe marriages, maybe bonds in a marriage that aren't going really well right now. It represents the same old day. It's fighting the same old thing every fucking day with this person. It's you keep rising above it is representative of you rising above it and rising above this energy, being very resilient. You are now adapt and able, and you're kind of prepped for battle at this point. You understand battle. You've been knocked down. You keep getting back up. It's saying that this cycle has continued repeating because you're you're bound to this situation. For a lot of you, if it could be alcohol addiction, it could be sex, money, it could be something other than an actual person, but for a lot of you, it is going to be an actual person. At the end of the mid-month, I do see walking away from something that had full potential to harvest emotion, and you are walking away from it, or this person is walking away from it. But I kind of feel like it may be you, Aquarius. I kind of get the sense that it's kind of, whether, read this how you would like to. If you aren't partnered to anyone and you do have an addiction, this is a good indication that you are leaving it behind. You're saying no more, and you're walking away from something here. It's usually not, this is kind of a heavy card. When I pull this card, it's not like a happy card. It's not like a yay. For a lot of you in this specific situation, it could lead to that, because I feel like there is this tiresome juggling going back and forth with the fights, the same old thing every day. It's monotonous. You get up, you fight. You don't work together, you fight. You don't work together, you fight. You get back up and you keep doing it, and you go back to bed, you wake up, and it's the same old thing every fucking day. And I feel that eventually this situation is gonna snap. This is something that cannot be maintained in such an unhealthy manner. This is not healthy addiction. This is not a healthy, not that addiction is healthy, but it's not this healthy behavior. And I do, usually I don't like to sit here and read this for people. Like, no, I don't like to see that they're walking away from something. But in this instance, it might be healthier to actually remove yourself from the picture, and whatever this is. I'm not like, listen, you are your own bitch. You get to decide. I'm just here to tell you what I see. I'm not telling you to go up and break up with your boyfriend. I am telling you the information that I see here, so take it how it resonates. I am just telling you that from what I am looking at, this does not look healthy. It's up to you to determine if you want to take yourself out of the picture at the end of the day, but I would like a clarity card for where this goes for Aquarius. Oh, you saw that, right? Hold on, it's like stuck in my lap. Okay, so I got two jumpers. Okay, you are going to be striving out for goal success. You are going to be putting your energy and resources out somewhere to plan successfully. For a lot of you, might be returning to the situation. I hear that kind of heavily because there's anxieties. I feel like you don't want to be alone from this person, even though it might not be the healthiest for you. I feel like you would rather continue working with this person, knowing very well the battles that you're going to be facing every single day, the same old shit. And it's going to be this anxiety. It's going to give you a lot of fear. For a lot of you are going to be either walking away or returning to the situation, or having a return of this from somebody else. But it does represent that you want solid progress, and you don't want to walk away from this, mainly because I'm personally afraid that you are doing this because you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to have to go through this alone. You don't want to deal with this sort of trauma alone. You would rather have this person around, stay and fight with them because you would want the company of a person to be around you to kind of justify your own self-worth, and that's bullshit. That's bullshit, Aquarius. You don't need that energy in your life. Be careful with what you decide to walk away from. If you decide to walk away from it, if this person decides to walk away from you, it might be a blessing in disguise. Here's the other part of this reading. That I saw that very clearly for one specific way. For a lot of you, for others, it is going to be a situation in which you do make progress. You have your answers now. You have cut ties from this. You have severed this, but it's still going to be these demons that keep you up at night. I don't think, either way, whatever way you want to spin this, I don't think that you want to be alone. I think that you're afraid to do this by yourself, and that is okay. Nobody is ever truly alone. You are going to have help in this situation, be somebody comes in for you, or if you come in for yourself. It represents that you put in the solid work. Healing is messy. Healing is an incredibly fucking messy process. There is no easy way or right way to do it. Every single person heals subjectively to how they are supposed to heal. If somebody comes in and tells you, listen, you were supposed to be over that by now, like that happened 5 years ago, why aren't you over this? Because the pain affects you differently. Don't let anybody tell you you should be over this, like why aren't you over this by now, like this is like you should have had that fixed, this is weird. It's not going to, you don't need people in your life telling you that shit. Healing is messy. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get over something, as long as you're steadily putting in the progress to get better. These setbacks happen. There is no set timeline, because some people just, there are people that can't recover from some traumas and they need outside help, and that's okay, because people are messy. These kinds of situations, these kinds of traumas are messy. It's not supposed to be so easily just detached from. And people are so quick to the jump of, here's what you need to do. Here's how you make it. It's subjective to what your healing is and what you specifically need. If you need 5 years to fix this, then go ahead. If you need 5 years to fix this situation, then you need 5 years, and that's all that you need to know. That is it. Healing is subjective, Aquarius. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, alright? Peace out, take care, and I'll see you on the flip side.